YouTube? It is Trev. So a lot of people have been asking me in my comment sections, my past videos, or even some people have DM'd me to find out what is going on with ELMOerc. So if you followed any of my videos, maybe Matt Perry's videos, Crypto Millie's videos, we've been talking about ELMOerc for a little while. And, you know, it had gone up an all-time high to 3 cents, a little over 3 cents, actually, 0.033 or something like that. And, you know, it would have been great if it kept going. I thought it might have kept going, but it has consistently come down from there down to, you know, depending on where you looked, down to even 0.0055 or something like that, right? A couple things about that. So normally, I'm sorry, I feel like something crawled in my ear. Anyway, normally if you've got a cryptocurrency that is coming down in price, and you know, most of them are, I mean, right now, right? A lot of things are coming down. If you have that, you get, there's not a lot to celebrate. There's not a lot to really be happy about. And it's not like anybody's happy that the price would come down, but there is always the saving grace of the 10% tax on selling, right? So as the price comes down and you have all these sells, all the selling happening, supply is getting eaten up, right? Now, what does that mean? Right now, I mean, it hasn't meant a whole heck of a lot as far as how that transfers over to price. But if I, you know, and I don't know what percentage of the project I own, right? I mean, it's, you know, a minuscule percentage, right? But just to use numbers, round numbers, let's say I owned 1/100th of the project, right? As we keep getting rid of the supply and sending it to the null wallet whenever these sells happen, and the total supply keeps reducing, that percentage of the project that I own obviously grows. Now it grows by, you know, again, 100ths of a position or whatever, or of a decimal point. But it does continue to grow. And so in time, it'll be a measurable difference. And there's going to be a point where, you know, you actually do start seeing that number having an effect that you can correlate to the price, right? I'm not sure exactly what that turning point is, but mathematically, it has to happen, right? So, so when I see the price go down like that, and a lot of people get mad at me because of it, I'm almost rooting for it, because I think I'm playing a little bit of a longer, and not a long game, but I think I'm playing a little bit of a longer game with Elmo, and I understand it kind of on a different level, right? I'm not looking to swing trade this or make, depending on how you define swing trade, I guess, but I mean, I'm not looking to make like a killing like right away. Does the team want to get this to $1? Absolutely. Do we think that it could reach $1? Absolutely. And beyond that, right? But it's not like it's going to happen in this bear market. If this thing were able to pull off $1 in the bear market, holy crap. I mean, what it would do in a bull market, right? A previous video, I said I don't expect any major moves in the price until the bull market. And whatever it is that sets off that bull market, we'll ride that wave. But in the meantime, when the price goes down like that, I'm not sad about it. I'm actually happy about it. And I had some limit buy orders set for even lower than what it went. Just in case it went that low, I could pick up the amount that I wanted to pick up. And it never really got down as low as where some of my limit orders were, but I was able to grab some more, right? So when it goes down, I'm not afraid of it at all. I don't care if it goes down. Some people have projected or suggested that it's probably going to go down to 0.003. Okay, let's do it, right? I'm just going to grab more. I'm going to use money that I can afford to use, that I don't need for anything else. And if I lost it all, it's not going to do anything to me. And I'm going to buy more and increase my bag, right? So when that bull market happens, you know, you're able to, you've got enough in your bag that you can take little profits on the way up without affecting the price, but still, making a little money. Let's remember, this is trading, right? We're not in it because we love the project. We're not in it because we love the team. We love the community. We're in this to make money, right? And we may love the community. We may love the team, and that's all gravy. But ultimately, we're in it to make money, right? So the smart thing to do is have whatever amount it is that you want to have to be able to take some small profits on the way up when that happens. Okay. So, I got to tell you, after having some conversations with ELMOerc Dev, right, with the dev creator of the project, creator of the token, and even just being in the TG, I can tell you that this chart is being manipulated, right? There are actually people in the TG who admit to manipulating it, and they'll tell you straight out what they're doing, right? I say manipulating, but I mean they're trading, right? They're trading. But I'll explain to you the manipulating part in a second, right? But basically, the price goes down, they're buying as low as they can. The price goes up again, they're selling, and then using those funds, I would suppose, when it goes down to buy some more, and it's kind of rinse and repeat. They're doing this all over and over again. But the part that I'm talking about where it has to do with manipulation, and I want everybody to be aware of this, both, people who only maybe are on Twitter and aren't in the TG, people who are in the TG, these people, and there's maybe a couple or a few of them, right? These people are master manipulators. They're really good. They're really good. And if you're not real sharp, and if you haven't dealt with people like this before, they might get over on you, because they very kind of passive aggressively, or just very gently FUD, right? In other words, they spread fear, uncertainty, and doubt. They plant those seeds, and they do it so masterfully that you don't even realize that they're doing it. They seem so concerned, and they seem to be helping you out, but they're planting these little seeds of doubt and dissension, right? Doing it in the TG. They're doing it on Twitter, right? And then the price goes up and they'll dump. And when they dump and the price goes flying down, because all these little seeds of FUD have been planted, a lot of other people are like, I better get out too. I better get out because I heard this, I heard that. You don't even know why you got out, right? But there's this thing that was planted in your brain that you're not even aware of, because it's so subliminal. They're so good at it that people are kind of jumping out here and there, right? And it works, right? Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to get the price as low as possible so they can buy more, rinse and repeat. And then when they buy low, all of a sudden the tune changes. And there's some praise, and there's some reasons people should buy and hold. And I mean, they're really, really good at this. I'm watching it happen, right? And so people get confident and they start buying, and the price goes up, and then they do it again, right? I'm laughing about it because it really is masterful. It's aggravating because we only want to see it go up, right? But, it's a lesson to be learned. It really is what they're doing. So I put in the TG earlier today, just a little message. And basically my question was, okay, I see what you guys are doing. And you're trading, and that's what we're all here for, as I said a minute or two ago, right? But why are you trading in this channel? This channel of between 0.006 and 0.075, or maybe even up to 8 or something like that, right? It really hasn't even gone that high. Maybe between like 0.005 and 0.007. Why are you trading in this channel? Why not let it go up? Why not up your game, right? Let it go up and let's trade in higher channels, because even as the price goes up, there are still going to be dips to capitalize on, right? So what if we're trading in the channel of, and I didn't go this far into it, but I'm saying it now. What if we're trading in the channel of from 1 cent to 0.015? What if we're trading in, and then, we'll trade there for a little while, and then it'll come back down to like maybe 0.008, right? And you can buy more and then sell it again once it reaches 1.8. I mean, why are we trading? Why are you guys trading at such a small area, right? Such a small, you could be making bigger returns and bigger money as you let it go up. Okay. I don't know that anybody listened to me, and I don't even know that my theory is correct, right? But we did see the chart today go up, and it's been down around, like I said, 0.0055, 0.006 for a while. It shot up today, and we got up over 1 penny, right? Last time I looked, I think right before I started making this video, it was at 0.009 something, right? Maybe just below a penny. And so, it's moving up a little bit. Do I expect it to stay there and just keep going up, keep going up? No, I don't. Because of this manipulation that's going on, because of these guys that are trading it, right? So I expect it to come back down. Hopefully it just comes back down a little bit. And we do what I said. Let's up the game. Let's start trading at higher and higher levels, right? I'm not going to say don't trade. I'm not going to say hold on to it. Because the people that do that are the people who have a dollar amount or a penny amount, whatever you want to call it, in mind. They want it to get to 3 cents, 0.035 or 4 cents or whatever. And they know that that's when they're going to sell. But it's not going to get there if everybody doesn't hold and stop selling. So everybody will tell you, hold, right? They're only looking out for themselves. So I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that everybody should hold and let's get up to this, that, or the other thing. All I'm going to say is, as we're trading, right, as everybody, whoever it is that's trading and, doing whatever little manipulation you're doing, keep letting it go up and up and up. Let's get this thing back to 3 cents. Let's get it to 5 cents. Let's make some new all-time highs. As you do that, we're going to get more attention. The FOMO, right? People who thought that ELMOerc was down and out, that it had its run like Pepe did and then went down and whatever, they'll see that no, there's still more in the tank, right? This one is just actually starting. And anything you're getting in under a penny, under 2 pennies, is potentially a bargain. Now, that's not financial advice. That's my opinion. But that's what's going to happen. If this thing all of a sudden gets back to 2 cents, 3 cents, we make another all-time high, you think people aren't going to pour in? Of course they are. They would be stupid not to, right? So let's do that. Now, one last thing I want to leave you with. This team is building. They're building utility. They're making the website. We already went through a first round of staking, right? There's going to be staking for the NFTs that are out, right? All right, yeah, the website, the NFT staking. We're going to have our second round of staking is going to happen shortly after that. And there are a few other things that are happening, but there's also a game that's being developed, and this is being developed for your PC, your console, your whatever, right? And it's a first person shooter game, right? And they're talking about how they're insistent on making it really, really good. They don't want to put out a half-assed game that nobody really cares about, right? We got our first glimpse of it today. And this is a very, very early stages. It really doesn't even have all the skins and everything, but you can kind of get a look at kind of what it is. The first person running around with this looks like a tennis ball shooter or something, and these balls are bouncing off the wall and stuff. It looks really cool. It sounds cool. And I'm going to show that to you real quick right now. All right, that was it. That was your first look at this Elmo shooter game, for a first-person shooter game. I don't know how long it's going to take to develop this thing. I mean, if we see this actually come out full-fledged before the end of this year, beginning of next year, that'd be awesome. But I wouldn't expect it until then. Not because they got to test it. You really got to build it. There's so many things you got to do, right? Put out the beta, blah 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 blah. So it's going to be a time-consuming thing. But the deal is, this team is building, right? For anybody who thought that they were just another team who was, a bunch of scammers, rug pullers, they're going to be out or whatever. No, they're spending money, they're spending time, they're doing what needs to be done to actually build and make this project into a project, not just something that came out during the meme coin season, right? And I've told you guys before, I've known the lead dev, for a while. I know of his history in this cryptocurrency field. I know some of the other projects that he has worked on, right? And he's not going anywhere, okay? He's not going anywhere. I can't speak for anybody else, right? But this guy's legit. He's really, really cool. Great guy. So I'm excited to see where this goes in the future. Anyway, all right, so that was just a brief little update kind of what's going on for those of you who have been asking what's going on. Let's watch the price. Let's see what happens. But just know, it's, a little bit of manipulation going on. It is what it is, right? Once the bull market starts and all the FOMO happens and the new money starts pouring in, these guys aren't really even going to be able to do that anymore. They're not going to be able to afford to, right? So, I'm hanging in, I'm buying as I can. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao.